Go. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll start making our application one by one with a step by step, and here we'll start with the designing part where we try to create this header footer, which is very common thing for all the pages like home, category and products. Alright, so first, so we already created the header component, so no need to create a header component again, right? So now we'll take this header design from the Bootstrap itself. Okay, so now I want you guys to go for a Bootstrap or a new tab and type as Bootstrap. Okay, so here the first link, just click on the first link and you'll be redirected to Bootstrap, and here the version has been changed in Bootstrap, so means the UI a little bit. So at the top right side you can able to see this drop down. So here just select the previous version, which is 5.1.3, and I have selected over here. So now see, we have been redirected to quick start, right? Yes. So now what you can do here is, see, if you get started or if you include the component, so here there are different components. For example, header is also a component, footer is also a component, not Angular component, it is a design component work here. Okay, so if you want those components to work in your website or a web application, you need to include the CSS part. And if some of the functionality requires let's say a behavior, you need to include JavaScript, which is this one. So I'll tell you this part later, you can understand that later. So now, as of now, I'll just copy this CSS part and I'll keep this open Bootstrap, so because I want to use this Bootstrap later as well, so that's why. All right, so now go to your code, and here where we need to paste that CSS. So do we have to paste in home.html? No, you can't able to paste over here. So your actual Angular application start executing itself from index.html. So all the execution starts from here. So here this is going to call app.root. So which is app.root, this folder. Okay, so now you need to paste it in the header tag in the index.html. So I'll give a enter over here and I'm going to paste. So now your application or your web app has been included Bootstrap CSS. Okay, so I'm not going to close this because I want to use this index.html later for adding script tag as well, or script link as well of Bootstrap. So I'm going to keep this index.html as it is. So I'll go to Chrome again. Now I need a header. I need to take some header. So I'll go for this component. So normally we'll call that header as a nav bar or navigation bar. So let me see, can I able to get a nav bar? Yes, I can able to get a nav bar over here. Just click on that. You'll get different or multiple designs. So whichever the code you want, you can take it. So here we have one design over here like this, a nav bar link and a drop down, and there is a search bar as well. So if you want, you can take this. So I'm just looking with the logo like this, a logo and some menus like this one. So if the menus does not exist, we can able to create the menus ourselves. So let me get a simple navigation bar. Okay, so here and here you can able to see, I can take this one or I can take this one as well. So both are same, just they have added some text over here, that's it. So I'm just copying this. Okay, so I'll go to my code. Here I have already been created, means we have already been created this header component earlier itself in the previous videos. So I'll just expand this and open this header dot component. So I'm going to paste it over here. Okay, so now what you can do means, if you want to include this header component in the home page, means you need to use the header component tag. Means normally we call it as it looks like a tag, but it is not a tag. Okay, so and suppose if you are not written this as header, means just write it as header. Normally by default this will be like app header, so I don't want this app to be written every time, so that's why I just kept it as header. Okay, so we need to call this header. How to call that? So I'll go to this home page, home.html. so I'm going to remove this line of code and I'm going to use that component, which is header component. So header, because so what this name specifies, so whichever the name which you have given for header component, select over here. So that, suppose if you put your name also, this is going to, and you can able to create your own tag, means like this. So now we'll go to browser and we'll hit that /home Okay. Alright, so slash home like this. So here you can able to get 2. Okay, I think we have missed something. What is it? See here, if we give home also, you can able to see a navigation bar with 2 image, and if you give category as well, in category also it's coming over here. Why? That's because I guess earlier we have included in app.com.html. Okay, so this will be common for all the pages, so that's why. So I'm going to remove this header over here so that this only comes in home page now. Okay, let's say like this, home. So now you are getting in home, because since the header is in light color, so that's why it's in light. So if you want to keep it in dark, you just change like this. So header component HTML, BG color means background color. So I'll just keep it as of now, keep it as dark. Okay, so I'll go to a browser again. If I refresh, now you'll get the darker navigation bar just like this. Okay, so we need to put a logo. We'll just put a logo now. All right, so let's say if I give category over here, category, you won't get this, because in category we have not included the navigation bar, means the header tag. So I want this navigation bar to be in home page also, in category page also in the products page also. So now what we can do is just very simple. This header tag or header component you need to include in all the components, which is category component or category page. So here I'm going here. This I'm going to remove it. I'm going to paste it over here like this. And now I'll go for the products component here, product component HTML, and I'm going to remove this as well, and I'm pasting like this. Okay, so now if you see here, in category also we have a navigation bar, and in home also we have a navigation bar, as well as we have a navigation bar in products as well. Got it? So now we'll add one logo over here. Okay, let's say since this is the example of e-commerce website, so I'll take a logo of Amazon, because it will almost look similar like Amazon. So let's say I'm going for this Amazon website. Okay, Amazon e-commerce website. So amazon.in. Okay, so here it see this is also dark color and this is also in dark color. So I'll just take Amazon logo itself. Okay, so I think, okay, we can't able to get this logo, so let me search directly. So png logo Amazon like this. All right, so let's go for this image. Okay, so here let me take, see here we have Amazon in white color, right? So background is black, we need the white logo. So Amazon we have different logos like this. Okay, let me take this one. So this looks almost similar, so I'll take this one, or we can take this as well. I hope this is a background has been erased. So I'll open image in new tab like this. So I think this is not required. I'll take this one. This was nice because background is also okay. This is nice. Okay, PNG image. So open image in new tab, and I'm going to download this, save image, and see. Now I want you guys to redirect your products folder, means your project folder, sorry. So Angular app, Angular, you need to put your image inside. So inside you can able to see a folder called assets. So like suppose in your website you are including GIFs or videos or any images, include everything in assets folder. Okay, so I'm just renaming this as logo over here, and it's a PNG type of image, and I'm going to save it. Okay, so now what you have to do is go to your code again. So if you see in the assets folder there is a logo, right? So now you need to give a path. So this I want you guys to understand very carefully. All right, so here we have this, let me close all of this, I can open it later also. So I'm going for this header, how to give a path. So while giving a path you need to be very careful over here. Okay, see the header component or the header code is there in header folder. This header folder is there in app folder, but your logo is in assets folder. How you can able to give the path? So it's very simple. So if you give dot slash, so this specifies the current directory. See, we are currently in header folder, means header component folder, right? So if you give dot slash, you can able to see all the files which is present in the current directory. So header .cs and component.html and .ts as well. So now actually we want which one? We want logo.png. So dot specify current directory. So now what you can do is you need to give two dots, dot dot and a forward slash. So now you are outside the header component, correct? Outside the header folder, and also you need to go outside the app folder as well. So again you need to give dot dot slash. See, now you can able to view your assets folder. So open assets, inside assets we have a logo.png. So just open that and go to your browser, and we need to change the width and height. We'll see based on how it's gonna look. So here we have this Amazon logo over here. So I think width is also small, height is also small. So let's increase a little bit. So let's say I'm going to give a width as 80, and let me see how it is going to look like. So refresh, it looks something like this, and I think we can give it as 100 as well. And height I'm going to specify as 40. Let me see how it's going to look like. It looks something like this now. Okay, all right. So I think this much is fine. Okay, this much is fine. Yes. So now what next we need? So actually we are in products page, right? So no problem. Header will become for all the pages. Okay. So we'll go here. Next, what we need? We need this option, means this menu. So this, to include this kind of menus, we can use a list tag. I hope you guys know about list tag. There are two types of list, ordered list and unordered list. So if you give order list, it will be in 1, 2, 3, 4 in order wise, or ABC or Roman numbers. We can specify the tag. But so this I don't want to be in ordered. So I'm going to use unordered list over here. Okay. So let's go to the code. Okay. Let's go to the code here. Let's type it one by one. Okay. So here after this div tag. Okay. After this div tag, let's type it one by one. All right. So okay, not div tag. After this anchor tag, because I want that list or that menu has to be in the header section itself. So that's why after anchor tag, so let's say ul means unordered list. So we'll list one by one. So first list, what we want a home. Okay, we want a home. So next what we need a I guess products. Yes, products. So next we need a category. Okay, category. All right. So next we need a logout as well. So I'll just keep it this log out. Okay, logout. So let me see how it is going to look like in our application. So refresh. So actually you're not seeing anything, but it's already present over here. Since the background is also black and the text is also in black color. So if I highlight, I can able to see this, but I want to change this color and everything. So as of now, I'm going to change it again, but as of now, I'll keep this li in white color. So here we have the CSS of header. Okay. So li, let's say color, I'll give it as white as of now. Okay, white. So if you see in the browser, it looks something like this. See, we have a list. So we need to remove this dots, means bullet points, and we need to keep it in a what? In a horizontal way. So now it is in vertical way, but we want like this to be there, right? Yes. So go to the code. Okay, here we have. So we need to modify few things, just few things, and if you modify those few things, means you can able to get that design. Okay. So let's say first thing what you can do is for li, just mention as let's say first we'll do like this. First let's remove that bullet points. So unordered list means this is our tag. Okay, unordered list tag. So I want to remove the bullet points. So what you can do is there is a CSS called list style type, just mention as none. And if you mention as none, you won't be able to get that bullet points. So if you want to see, it looks something like this. So now we don't have that bullet points, right? Yes. And next for li, so we want that in a horizontal way, correct? So we'll keep this as float float left. Okay, so go to the browser and it looks something like this. So now it's in a horizontal way, but we need some spaces, right? We need some spaces after home, category, products. So what I can do is I'll give a padding at the right side. Okay, at the right side. All right, so I'll go to the code again. I'll give padding right side. Means padding right side means giving a space after that text. So padding right, let's say I'll give a 25 pixel. I guess that would be very great. So I'll go to the browser again and it looks something like this. All right, see, almost it looks like this. All right, but we are doing our own design with this reference. So we have a logo and we have a menu. So if you want extra space, you can increase it. So I'll keep it as 30. I guess this would be much more better, I believe. Yes, right. So what is this padding? So try to understand this. I'm just highlighting this home. Okay, let me show you over here. Okay, yeah, see, if I bring my cursor upon home, as you can see, after this home you can able to see this green space. So this is what padding right side. If you give padding left side, you can able to see a extra space at this side as well. Okay, padding right side, right side, right side, right side. You can able to see over here. There is a pop-up which is coming at below this cursor, right? You can able to see padding 30 pixel, correct? Yes. So this is what we have done as of now. All right, yeah, cool. Okay, in next video we are going to add this carousel design, means the slider part, just like in Amazon. I'll show you quickly. So like this, so we are going to add this slider in our application as well, and that has to be only in the home page, not in every different pages. All right, so we're going to add that, and also we are going to use these different types of cards in our application as well. So stick with me and let's learn together. So let's meet in our next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye. Bye bye.